Am I back? I think I am, at least for right now. Um, Today I am back with a 2025 AEW Metal Universe unboxing. Obviously it's a hobby box. That's what we do here nowadays. And yeah, I've seen a lot of this rip so far. I'm excited to get into it. Looks like you get like 3 hits per box. Collation seems a little off. I will talk about that once I open it, what I mean by that. But yeah, I am back ripping cards. As you can tell, I have not stopped, but I did stop for a while, and then got back into AEW cards year and a half ago, maybe probably closer on 2 years at this point. But anyway, yeah, I've just been ripping cards and kind of just sticking with AEW. On this channel, I've only ripped WWE cards, but I did, get into baseball, football, and I kind of stopped once. I'm very odd. Once the hobby kind of exploded over COVID, like I kind of fell out of it. And then obviously, as you can tell by my background, I mainly just focus on AEW and wrestling in general anymore. So, once they started releasing cards, I didn't really like their first foray into cards. I still haven't got any of the, I don't even know what to call it, standard AEW set. That's never been my thing. I've always liked the chromium, as you can tell by this Stokely Hathaway autograph. 101, pulled myself. Everything you see here has basically been pulled by me. I think I've only bought I completed my rainbow on Stokely. And then I bought a pack autograph and then a card I'll show you here in just a second. Just wanted to quickly touch on AEW Upper Deck cards and why I am ripping it. As you can tell, I have a 2024 Allure Okada autograph. I pulled that in a blaster, of all things, which is incredible. But yeah, I really liked her output. It's been affordable product. Don't have really any complaints now. Back then, I had a lot of, when they first started, I should say, I had a lot of complaints. This is what I wanted to show. This was their first foray into metal. This is just a crappy card, and this is nothing. Everything you're gonna see here, if you haven't seen it before, it looks really nice, and overall, they've gotten so much better in the past 2 years. They don't really have very many 23 products. They kind of started turning the tide. I think they actually listened to collectors, and coming up in September, we're gonna get a product with just autographs. A guaranteed autograph. People, that's been a very big complaint from the AEW Upper Deck community. I don't mind it as much. I don't think you're guaranteed an auto, especially when you could get 22 Allure for $75 a box. Just comparison. You're paying $400 for a Topps Chrome WWE, which I would still rip that, even though I don't dive into WWE as much if it was affordable, but it's just not affordable right now. Between Topps controlling the license and not releasing anything, and they do, it's Cactus Jack, which I don't even know what those are going to go for. $500. I paid $120 for this. We're going to get 3 decent hits, so let's get into it. Good job. Already off to a rip-roaring start. No, but I'm very excited to get into this. Probably be my only box of metal, honestly. I have 2 pre-orders for the September release, Upper Deck Game Used, where you're guaranteed an auto, which, I'm mainly an auto collector, but I just don't think it has to be guaranteed every box. You're going to get a lot of duds when you do that, so we'll see how that goes, and yeah, we'll set this up, but wow, I've never had this much problem. Don't cut towards you, kids, but what is going on? think I'm just stupid. Anyway, yeah, the Upper Deck has, I think, really turned a corner here in the past year. I've seen steady improvement over the past 2, but I think they've actually listened to collectors, and they finally got their print run down. I think at first they were producing way too much. That's why you're getting stuff so cheap, which I don't mind, but also kind of leads to a crappier product. But when I open this, I'll kind of get into what I mean here. But like in 2024 Allure, this was your case hit. In 22 Allure, this was your case hit. I mean, to me, this is night and day. This is so much nicer. A doubloon, different subset, just super nice. All right, well, we're almost 6 minutes in, and I have not even ripped a pack, so I'm doing fantastic. But what I was talking about with the collation, it seems like most of the good stuff's on the left side, more of the base is on the right, so I'm gonna work right to left to kind of see how that goes. Yeah, just get into it real quick. All right, got a Turbo Floyd on the back. It's kind of cool to see these in hand. All right, we got a Mox, a Serena Deeb, a Uno Dos Trios of the Righteous and Lance Archer, which was, I think, a team for about 3 months on Collision last year. But, and a Prospects of Queen Aminata. It's not a bad looking card. Probably people's biggest complaints is this subset, Prospects, featuring people like Cope. I don't really care for inserts. I just think if they look cool, then I want them. If they don't look cool, then I don't want them. But this is kind of what I'm talking about. I mean, look how much nicer this card looks than this garbage. But yeah, that's a cool set, and I actually have honestly never seen that Trios card, I don't think. So you get 15 packs per box, and you get, oh, I lied, because we got an autograph. We gonna save that. So take everything I said about the collation and throw it out the window. Work right to left. Yeah, that's definitely an autograph. So beat the odds. I'm very thrilled. So we get a hologram, Emi Sakura, a Chopped, which I do like this set. You just gotta pop yourself sometimes, you know. Chopped of Queen Aminata. I think this card will sell for a lot for obvious reasons. We'll just leave it at that. A Smooth of Okada. I do like this subset. I even liked him in a video. It's just kind of a clean looking card. And we got an Okada, which is one of the guys I'm chasing. Nick Jackson doing the Kenny Omega pose, and a Bryan Danielson. Good to see him still in this set. I'm just gonna double check real quick. Yeah, that is definitely an autograph. Yeah, that is. Let's hope for Ospreay, folks. Let's hope for Ospreay. I will take anybody. It's an autograph. I mean, thrilled. So we got a Anna Jay, World Champ, Hangman Adam Page, a Ring Heroes of the artist formerly known as Mariah May. I think that would sell. Yeah, I don't sell much AEW stuff. She's not in the company, so. We have a Prospects of Taya Valkyrie again. Oh. Just put all my inserts over here. Not numbered inserts. Not really a prospect. She's probably been wrestling for over a decade at this point. Harley Cameron and Sammy Guevara. Nice to see him still in these sets. Boom, boom. All right, so we're still going to be looking for probably 2 numbered cards, I'd assume, if we get an autograph, but we'll see. Anthony Bowens, Statlander, a Energize of Brian Cage. I think I heard somebody at BIC maybe kind of mentioned that this would be like a controversial set. I haven't seen too many complaints on it though. It's actually, I'm just off today. I don't know why I'm so off, but this is actually a pretty I like this setup. Pretty. It's not a pretty set. It's a pretty cool set. Yeah, I just like it. It's a little different, and it's actually kind of like modern, like a meme. Not 18 years behind. We have a blast furnace. I think we're going to see a couple of these. Probably my least favorite of the insert set. Just don't really get it. But the background of this look cool in person, so no complaints. Jack Perry and Double J. So I need to get a top loader ready. Have my sleeves ready. All right. Satnam Singh, Mason Madden, a Uno Dos Trios of the Kingdom. Just a little off today. A Smooth of Takeshita. 2 good smooths. And then 2 more base of Mark Quinn and Timeless Tony Storm. Should get about 60 of your 100 base in one box. If you got a couple boxes from the same breaker or some same website, I got mine from Steel City Collectibles. You should be able to complete your base in like 2 or 3 boxes. Eddie Kingston, Matt Jackson. I think that's a Will Ospreay prospect. I had Chopped of Mark Briscoe. I like this. You get 2 wrestlers on a card, and they all seem to be action shots, which I like. A Prospects of Will Ospreay. Again, not really a prospect, but a very cool looking card. So I like these better than the Blast Furnace. Will's is one of my guys I'm collecting. I'm not PCing anybody, but I will keep everything of his. Let's put it that way. Konosuke Takeshita and Chris Jericho. All right, we're moving right along here. It's gonna be a long ass video. I ain't editing this. This is for me to enjoy and you to watch and not enjoy or enjoy. It's up to you. It's the power of the internet. Ring Heroes of Pac. And our first copper, you get 2 of these in every box. I don't believe this box numbered. Of Nyla Rose. I'm surprised she's... Actually, I'm not. She wrestled in Dynamite last year, so... First copper, Colton Gunn and Brody King. I don't have the base of 2022 metal laying around. I have them somewhere, but very similar, in my opinion. Just the insert, though, are so much better. All right, so we have Roderick Strong, Darius Martin, the Ring Heroes of Harley Cameron. That's a cool card. And the Blast Furnace of Claudio. Yeah, all the numbering, I think, will be on the front. If you see something, let me know. Is this cut awful, or is that just me? Yeah, no, that's a bad cut. Usually that's not a complaint for Upper Deck for me. It's more about just not having a lot of stuff in a box like 22 metal. I got lucky. I hit, I'll just show it now since my 1 box of 22 metal, I hit this Athena auto. I think we have an on-card auto this time around, which would be my first AEW on card, so hope for the best. Mother Wayne, Sheeta. We have Energize of Brian Danielson, another guy I will keep every card of, and a Prospects of Nick Wayne. That's a good Prospects card. So far my theory of everything being on the left is pretty good, other than the autograph being on the right. Second pack right, I think. All right, so we should be seeing 2 numbered cards over on this side. So just for if you're in a hobby shop and they have this available, I have not seen any hobby shops around me who carry this, or they just don't want to tell me they carry this. We should have a Uno Dos Trios numbered card coming up. Buddy Matthews, Wheeler Yuta, Daddy Magic, and a numbered of the Kingdom. And it's going to be numbered 315 of 333. Along with Matt Taven and Big Bill. I don't know if I showed that. I couldn't see it on camera. There we go. Now I can see it. Oh, I should have been a little bit more prepared. Let's get these guys out. We'll just leave this numbered card up for now. I didn't really see... I messed up. Anyway, I didn't see much difference in the... It's a little shinier. Yeah, that's like a blink and you'll miss it. Typo 1. All right. We still need 2 EX Sentries too, so we haven't got any of those. I'm plowing through and I just realized that. So we should be at least having 1. I've seen them be shorted, but... All right. Commander, a Go-Go. Unbelievable, he's in the product. But he is part of Strange Halo Promotions. The Elite, I do like this Uno Dos Trios. And our other coppers of Matt Taven, Austin Gunn, and Trent Beretta. Our coppers weren't too good, but that's all right. We have 4 packs left. I have not got into that other one. I can hope for Osprey, but I'm just happy to hit an auto. We can hope for an Osprey. All right. Again, no Sentry EX. Penelope, Willow, Daddy Magic, Matt Menard, and the Energize. That's a great photo. That is great. I love that card. Our first Sentry EX is going to be of Rick Knox and Samoa Joe. Base. Don't love that they put refs in these, but this is a very cool card. If you are collecting these, I would make this a set. This is actually a really cool set, but I'm not going to, but it's just disappointing they have refs in there. And that set. I feel like they could find 100 wrestlers to put in that set. All right, let's keep going. Another Century. Oh, I already know who that is. If you saw it, it's not good. Britt, Chopped of Jericho with Ishii, and it's gonna be of Stephon Smith. Our auto better be good. I'm just gonna say. I thought it said Saddam Singh, to be honest. And then I got it's not even a wrestler. That's funny. All right. We have 2 packs left. This should have a numbered card or a insert of some sort. Oh, we got a PMG. So this is number 2/100, and this is what you're looking for in Topps Metal. We have a Okada Cash Wheeler, a Sky Blue on the Ring Heroes, and our PMG is going to be of Hook. Oh, let's say that was a little thick. And then we get Camille and Claudio. So not a bad numbered card. It's going to be note to 100. 51 of 100. I know there was a guy on Reddit this was like the last card he needed to make his set. So I'm keeping this for now, but if somebody ever needs a Hook, I might be willing to trade it. Or no, that's actually a really good hit. I'll get a top loader if I put it in right. This is soft camera. I've not hit a PMG, so that's very cool. That'll be Hook. We'll put him here for now. All right, in the main event, we have Julia Hart. We have Rocky Romero. Let's see what our insert's going to be. Uno Dos Trios of Cope, Sting, and Darby. A Hook. All right, and drum roll, please. This is the main event. No. Is that Ray Phoenix? I'll laugh my... I'll take it. Congratulations. You know, this honestly isn't an awful one to hit. I do have his auto. I did meet him actually twice, and I have 2 of his autos. but my first on-card auto is going to be of the guy that's not around anymore, but was an integral part of starting AEW. So it's a very cool card. That is pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. And I hit an auto. That was the goal. That was the goal. All right. So these were our 2 big hits. I'm so dumb. I don't know. I said I was gonna open another one, but we'll see. Not anytime soon. But this is really good to me to get a PMG and an on-card autograph. I really don't think. I don't know if you could do much better, honestly. That's pretty much what you're hoping for. You know, obviously if they're a little bit better names. You know, like I said, a Will Ospreay would have been amazing. Maybe a Jambalaya, but I don't even know if, like, the PMGs are really sought after, and somebody will want that at some point, maybe. We'll see. You get a big old stack of base. These are all just inserts I gotta go through. And you do get a second numbered card. I've noticed, I think they said one guaranteed numbered auto. One guaranteed number card. I've seen pretty much 2 in every box. So, you just know that going in. And, yeah, and then autos seem to be 6 per case from what I've seen. So, you know, I would definitely recommend this product. Obviously, I got a very good box, and not every box will be like this, but I feel like you'll hit something good in every box you open. So with that said, until next time, I'm gonna end on the right. We'll end it on both. So until next time, take care.